What's up, everyone? I'm here to talk to you again. That's become something that I have a habit of doing. It's something that I enjoy doing, actually. I'm not looking for attention. I just want people to be able to take something away from these things that I'm saying. I'm not trying to mislead you. As a matter of fact, these things that I'm telling you could help you find your way back to the Most High. Again, I don't want anyone following me. I don't want fans. No, I'm not going to tell you like, click, and subscribe and none of that crap. I don't need it. I don't want it. Okay? Just keep that in mind. I don't want none of those things. I never want for anything, actually. So, what I'm here to talk about is a spirit who was sent to do a job, and he decided he did not want to do it. And he's not going to execute his mission because he just doesn't feel like it. And the spirit I'm talking about is a spirit of sloth. Sloth, the apathetic. Now, I want to point out something interesting here because I'm pretty sure you got some anime fans here too. Like I said before, I used to watch animes and cartoons. I used to be a big fan of those things. There's this one cartoon called Pokemon, right? In this cartoon, there is a one Pokemon that they call Sloth. Now, Sloth is basically a cat that just lays around all day. That's it. A lazy cat. Doesn't do anything. Yo, listen. There are even hidden messages in these programs for children. They're even inserting these messages in programs for children because people don't know what they're looking at anymore, bro. They don't look at things like this and say, wait a minute, that can't be coincidence. That rarely happens now. They only care about the entertainment value for the most part. You have some people who are still around who are calling these things out, but they're far and few in between. The reason why I brought that up is because sloth is basically he's a guy who does not want to do his job anymore. He decided he's going to take on the customs of familiar spirits. Okay? He took on the customs of a familiar spirit. Now, here's where the coincidence comes in. Keep that Pokemon that I told you about in the back of your head, because it's important for you to see what these people are doing here and how they are programming us to accept witchcraft. Okay? They're programming us to accept this crap. Now, whenever a witch has a house cat, She never refers to that cat as being her pet. She refers to it as being her familiar. And that cat shall accompany her wherever she goes. This cat from hell is literally a familiar, is literally a cat from hell. It is her eyes and ears in the spirit realm. That's what this cat is, a familiar spirit. The spirit of sloth. A cat only lays around all day. Doesn't really do anything. It's just, the cat doesn't actually do anything. It's just her eyes and ears into the spirit realm. That's it. What a coincidence. They named the cat Sloth in Pokemon. The spirit of sloth is basically a familiar spirit. They're not going to tell you that though. They're going to make it look like, they're going to make things that are real look like fiction. Like I said before, they often like to insert truth into fiction. As a matter of fact, they do this more with fiction than they do with nonfiction. Believe it or not. They've been doing this for many, many years now, for decades. That movie Constantine. When Constantine needed eyes and ears and the gateway to hell, what did he do? He used a cat. He looked into the eyes of a cat. The reason why he placed his feet in water is because of how hot that place is. Just being in that place, just breathing in that air and feeling the intensity of that heat, you could, I mean, your flesh would start to fall right off from the heat alone. That's why when you saw all those demons chasing him through hell, none of them appeared to have any skin. All of their flesh was burned off. Again, these things are real, bro. They make this stuff look like they're just being creative, and it's not real. It's just fiction. No, these people know what time it is. They're not going to let you into the rabbit hole unless you join one of them. You have to join them first. Then they'll tell you about the spiritual realm. But they'll only tell you after you sign your name to Lucifer. They'll trick you. They'll trick you into working for the devil, man. A lot of people know they're working for the devil and don't care. They got a lot of people who don't know. They think the devil, they think the spirit realm isn't real, including the devil. They think the devil isn't real. They think God isn't real. But then you see them running down the street, butt-ass naked, talking about they trying to kill me. Who is they? I would really like to know, who is they? These celebrities seem to do that a lot. Is it just me? Or does these celebrities do that a lot? But yes, sloth is a familiar spirit. He is a spirit that God used to know. God knows him. God knows his spirit. He was sent here to carry out his will. But he became apathetic of his cause. He did not want to carry out God's will anymore. He doesn't have any heart. He doesn't feel like fighting for God's cause anymore. He feels like he doesn't have to. If God is so mighty and powerful, he can fight his own battles. That's what type of spirit this is. He's not your friend. If he'll betray God like this, guess what, buddy? He'll do it to you too. Watch out for your lazy friends. The guys that's still living at home with mom. She got to keep telling them to get up and get a job. Watch out for the lazy friends. They're not your friends. Now, this spirit of sloth, you will often see him paired with the spirit of lust. And the reason why he will hitch up with the spirit of lust is because he likes convenience. He is not someone who searches for love. Okay, he doesn't want to do anything. So he ends up being married to the spirit of lust. See, the spirit of lust and the spirit of sloth, they both deceive each other. Ironically. Because the spirit of sloth thinks he found love and he didn't even have to search for it. And the spirit of lust, well, she was trying to deceive him into doing her bidding. And then she finds out that this guy ain't worth a damn. He doesn't want to do anything. He has no ambition. Divorce. ASAP. Divorce. Think I'm kidding? That's exactly what happens. You better recognize sin. It is very important to be able to recognize sin. As I always say, pay attention to every detail, man. I promise you, it will save your life. There are a lot of demons out here, yo. You have to remember, these things are born of hate. You should not be trying to be friends with them. You have to recognize the good in people and draw as much of that good in them as possible. Draw as much of it out as possible. If it doesn't seem likely that it's going to happen, just stay away from them. Those demons are going to hurt you, and they're going to hurt you bad. You have to be aware. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for now. Um, be smart. Uh, your father is really, really trying to reach out to you right now. These are crucial times. These, this is the most crucial time in history right now. Sodom and Gomorrah got nothing on this. What we're seeing right now. This is far worse. The ramifications are going to also be far worse. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. And that was just a city. Now you're talking about the entire world's population right now. It's not a city, it's not even a country, it's the entire world, yo. Sodom and Gomorrah got nothing on this. Yo, if you're out here sinning, if you're leading a sinful life, man, please recognize what it is. Turn back now, before it's too late. I urge you, please consider what I'm saying. I'm nobody. I can't tell you what to do. And the Most High gave you free will. I can't tell you what to do. But I can warn you. I can and will warn you. You got some decisions to make. So think carefully. Y'all be safe, y'all.